Hey, what's going on, Rambler family? It's your boy Rambler TV, and I'm back at it again with the topic of boxing. So, check this out, right? And I'm bringing this up because I saw a lot of people in the comment section talking about this. So, I guess this is what you guys want to hear. So, feel free to blow up the comment section on your opinions and however way you see whatever I'm talking about. If you see it a different way, it's cool, comment on it, and I'll definitely talk about it in the next one. So we're going to talk about Teofimo Lopez and his reactions towards Devin Haney versus George Kambosos. I have played the little short clip, and a lot of people just basically saying like Teofimo's sour, Teofimo's a sore loser, Kambosos beat him down and stuff like that. And I had like maybe one or two people stating that that Teofimo, like basically they was on Teofimo's side. So it was a little weird for me, but I gotta respect everybody's opinion. I'm not here to judge anybody. It's judgment free zone, you feel me? So check this out. The way I see things is that, look, Teofimo Lopez, he's a good fighter. I'm not gonna take that from him, right? He's a good fighter, good power, good speed, good head movement. He knows how to box. He knows how to fight in the pocket. He did some great things with Lomachenko, but it's like at the same time, it's like after he got that victory, all he did was boast about how he beat Lomachenko. And I will never forget the fact that Lomachenko himself said that he's gonna bring Teofimo to deep waters. Meaning, for those who don't know, AKA, he's gonna bring him to the 12th round.
Everyone's game plan, and I think that's the best thing I always love is the fact that deep waters, right? People always want to take me to deep waters, and the fact that they don't understand is that I live in deep waters. I'm a shark, you know what I mean, and that's what it comes to. So try to take me to deep waters, and it ends up becoming their downfall.
So I feel personally that Lomachenko went in there with the intentions of, yeah, I'm going to let him tire himself out. I'm going to let him hit me up here and there, give him a few rounds. But I feel like Lomachenko forgot the fact that it's a boxing match and this is for all the chips, because he had, 3 belts? And so all I'm saying, 3 or 2 belts, correct me in the comment section, I'm not too sure. But the whole point is that he let Teofimo basically win 6 rounds, which is basically half the fight. I mean, Loma fought back here and there, but he basically looked like he wanted to tire him out, wanted Teofimo to outpunch himself. And then after that, after the 6th round, like every time Teofimo and Loma went at it, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, Loma had it. Like every time they went at it in the pocket, they were shooting each other's shots. Like, I feel like Lomachenko always had that edge over him. It didn't look too good towards the later rounds. Like, I was like, he might lose it because Loma's turning up on him. But Teofimo got the victory on that one. And I feel like just Lomachenko's game plan of bringing him out to deep waters failed. What he should have did was like pick him apart from the beginning. The same way how Errol Spence and Ugas was, that Errol Spence was picking them apart slowly but surely. It looked like Ugas was winning the fight in the beginning. It looked like he was going crazy on him, but Errol Spence knew what he was doing. He was hitting them, picking them apart slowly but surely, and you saw the results of the Spencer Ugas. It came down to a stoppage, but you could see that he slowed down Ugas. You could see like it's a lot of things that he did to him that it caught up to him exactly where he wanted it to catch up to him. So I feel like Lomachenko failed because he just wanted him to just, I don't know, I guess get tired or something. But, he lost that fight. And the thing is, Lomachenko automatically wanted the rematch. Automatically, right? He felt like he got robbed. He felt like he got cheated. He wanted the rematch. He wasn't happy. That's all he kept talking about every interview. He even said it right after, like he wants the rematch. He wants to fight again. He was just upset. So now when it comes down to the Kambosos, it's like Teofimo Lopez is talking about, listen, you're going to do X, Y, and Z to Kambosos. You're going to do all this nonsense. You're making all these scenes, all these shows, and a lot of people believed you. You even had me believing you, like, damn, Teofimo's serious right now. He's about to turn up. It's really the takeover. Like, damn, he had me going. And I was a big Teo fan, but now when it comes down to the loss, you clown Deontay Wilder so much for his loss, talking about he's a bitch, and Deontay Wilder is a sore loser. He needs to take a loss. He needs to take a loss like a man and stop all these excuses. But now Kambosos beats you, and now all you got is excuses. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got going on for yourself. And it's sad. It's a shaking my head situation, because damn, I expected more from you. I thought you was going to be like, look, I took my loss like a man, and the better man won tonight. And then on top of that, they asked you for the rematch, and you didn't even bother to say that you want the rematch. That shows right there, my people, that deep down inside, he know he lost the fight. You feel me? Because if somebody lose and you feel like you got cheated, or you feel like you lost, like something that listen, if you feel like you won, no matter what people say that you lost, you still gonna say that you won, right? Which that's what Teofimo did. But when the proof is in the pudding, you got beat up, you're bleeding out your nose, you're bleeding out your mouth, you know what I'm saying? You're over there gasping for air, you're tired, you didn't put in that much work. Kambosos put the, put the beats on you, like, it was no stopping Kambosos' drive. And I understand the situation, you know what I'm saying? You had a situation going on in your chest, and, you went to the hospital to take care of it and stuff like that. But what you should have did, my peoples, and correct me if I'm wrong, like, what he should have did was just tell the people, like, look, the reason why I couldn't fight as myself is because after the third round, I was feeling such and such, and this is what happened, this is my doctor's results, and don't worry, but I'm going to come back. But what made it suspect is that you can't use that, because the main thing that's suspect, my people, is when they kept asking you, do you want the rematch? And you want to be like, oh, I want to thank God, I want to thank blah, blah, blah. Kambosos asked you 2 times, you over there negated, yo, I need time for my family, like, but let me roll a clip just to give y'all a refresh.
Move on. We do it again in Australia. 80,000 people, me and you, brother. What a war we'll have in Australia. Let's do it again.
Teofimo, does doing it again in Australia appeal to you?
Right now, I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. I'm gonna spend time with my son. I haven't spent time with my boy in a long time. I mean, he was just born 11 days ago, and that's really what matters to me. Family.
All right, my people. So now I'm back. Now that you guys saw it for yourself, a refresh, that he didn't want the rematch. He didn't accept it. He just said everything else but yes. Which goes to show you, look, you clown Deontay Wilder, but no matter what happened, Deontay Wilder in the first one, listen, he wanted the rematch. Deontay Wilder with the second one with Tyson Fury, he still wanted the rematch. Deontay Wilder with the third one, he still felt like, it like it just wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? And I give it up to Deontay. He still would love to fight Tyson Fury, but obviously Tyson Fury moved on. You know what I'm saying? So let's not make this about Fury and Wilder. But all I'm saying, my people, is that with all that done and said, all the great champions, like, look, what's his name? Manny Pacquiao versus Manuel Marquez. They fought. Marquez still wanted the rematch. You know what I'm saying? When it came down to Floyd Mayweather and Marcos Maidana, guess what? The people were going nuts. Even Floyd, I know, even though Floyd said, oh, I beat him, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why people want the rematch, but it's easy work, easy money. Yeah, he can say what he wants. But deep down inside, when something's iffy, when you got to give the rematch. So guess what? Floyd gave Maidana the rematch. I mean, even though he beat him in the second one, clearly without a doubt, but I'm just saying that first one was close. It was debatable. All I'm saying is that when people feel a certain type of way, obviously Maidana wanted the rematch. He was begging for it. He was crying for it, doing whatever he got to do. So Floyd gives it. All I'm saying is that if you feel like you in the wrong for real, you're going to go back for that rematch. You're not going to do nothing else and talk about nothing else but that rematch. You're going to make your statement and make it to be known to the world, every interviewer, everybody, that you want the rematch. And Teofimo didn't do that. He just wants to be saying all this stuff like, oh, it was all a plan, it was all a scheme, that was their plan at the end of the day, and they had it in for me, and it was a robbery. And you and your father talking a lot of garbage. You and your father basically remind me of Danny Garcia and his father. Like, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Like, it's the same similarity. Danny Garcia and his father do so much trash talking after every fight. Oh, this and that and this. Before the fight, forget about it. Danny Garcia is the god. Danny Garcia, ain't nobody being Danny Garcia. The same way how Teofimo Sr. said about Teofimo Jr. oh my son is this, my son is that, you know, bigging them up. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. But then when it comes after the fight, you still got mad mouth. You still got this and that. Like, you still sour about the whole situation. At least Daniel Garcia, not for now, I give it to him. You know, he does admit the better man wins that night. But Teofimo, damn, man, you're such a sour player, man. Sportsmanship, there we go. It's not a part of being a good sportsman and showing sportsmanship towards the sport, towards your fellow sportsmen in the ring. You know, it's not good. It makes you look bad. And now a lot of people were trashing him and stuff like that, and I don't blame him. The way I see it is that he's a big crybaby. You had all this mouth and all this energy and all this stuff, and then it's like you take your first loss and you crying about it. You know what I'm saying? Look, big ups to Canelo Alvarez, man. Canelo Alvarez took his first loss. You know, even Canelo Alvarez was upset with the Floyd loss. He wanted the rematch, even though it didn't happen. But all I'm saying is that he wanted the rematch. Like, you know, he made sure he did what he had to do just in case he were to get the rematch. And that's all he spoke about. He wants the rematch. He never got it. But all I'm saying is that Teofimo did no such actions. All he did was cry about the loss and cry about how they set him up and cry about how everything is rigged and all this nonsense. Like, he needs to show proof that it was rigged. He needs to show, but talking about, oh yeah, well, just go look at the footage. You see who won. Yeah, we all know who won. Kambosos whooped that ass, boy. So all I'm saying, my peoples, look, I'm not making this too long and too but look, comment down in the comment section if you agree with me. Let me know if there's anything else that Teofimo has said, or his father, or how they acting that I haven't promoted yet. And you know, I'll definitely try to look for it. If you guys got links, put it in the comment section. I'll try to grab that up, make a video out of it, speak about it. You know, let me know in the comment section everything that you guys think about this video today, man. It's crazy, man. It's so sad to see a champion just shaking my head. You know what I'm saying? Just to be a sour player and a sour push, man, at the end of the day, is just, it doesn't look good on your career. You could always turn your career around. One loss doesn't define you. You know, what defines you, like I always say, or maybe somebody said it before me, is just like, doesn't matter how you fall, it's how you get back up again. It's what makes you. You feel what I'm saying? So Canelo fell down, but he got back up again, and he's a great champion. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the tops in the world right now. So it's like, you know, he needs to look at Canelo Alvarez and say, all right, cool, well, let me suck up to this. Let me just say Kambosos won. Like, switch up the story, switch up the narrative, let people know that you was being a sourpuss, admit your loss. And from there on, man, you could rise up again. You know, I see a lot of great things in his future, but he needs to overcome that little pride issue he got going on, and he needs to accept that loss. That loss is on your record. It's not going away. Even if they was to erase it, the world know what happens. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give a thumbs up to the video if you like it. It's your boy Rambler TV, and I'm out.